For our product description, we have developed LabSafe, a digital OER tailored for the industrial sector. Our objectives are focused on first, to strengthen the hazard identification skills of novice SHO in the lab. Second, to develop an accessible OER for contemporary risks. And third, to utilize high contrast visual learning to ensure safety rules are remembered. The novelty of this product lies in its modern approach. We don't just look at the chemical spills, but we address 21st century distractions like TikTok filming and social media usage in hazardous areas. In terms of practicality, this video is designed as a plug-and-play resource. It is perfect for safety inductions, allowing SHO to demonstrate the OSHA 1994 and Amendment 2022 requirements without needing complex equipment. Finally, the usefulness of this OER is proven by its impact on safety performance. By showing the direct consequences of wrong actions like eating in the lab or horseplay, we help reduce accidents and improve organization compliance with Section 24 of the OSHA Act.
In this video, we can see Fata working inside the laboratory without wearing a lab coat. This is a wrong and unsafe action because laboratories contain many hazards such as chemicals, biological agents, and sharp equipment. Without a lab coat, the person is directly exposed to chemical splash, spill, and contamination, which can lead to injuries, skin irritation, or long-term health effects. Therefore, wearing a lab coat is essential to protect the body and personal clothing while working in the laboratory. According to the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994, under Section 24, employees have the responsibility to take reasonable care of their own safety and health at the workplace. This section also states that employees must wear and use personal protective equipment provided by the employer. Hence, not wearing a lab coat in the laboratory is considered PPE negligence and a violation of OSHA 1994. From this unsafe practice, several improvements and innovation can be introduced. For example, laboratories can implement strict PPE enforcement such as safety checks before entering the lab. In addition, training sessions and safety reminders can be conducted regularly to increase awareness. Innovative solutions like Smart Lab Entry System or PPE monitoring can further ensure that all laboratory users follow safety rules and prevent future accidents.
In this sense, we observe clear instances of horseplay and digital distractions. By prioritizing social media and filming over laboratory safety protocols, Nabila and Muna are creating a hazard of negligence. This behavior significantly increases the risk of accidental chemical spills or breakage of lab apparatus, which directly compromises the safety performance of the entire facility. Under the Occupational Safety and Health Amendment Act 2022, specifically expanding on the duties of employees in Section 24, every worker must take reasonable care for the safety of themselves and others. Furthermore, Section 24C mandates that employees must comply with any instructions or measures on occupational safety and health instituted by their employer. Engaging in horseplay or filming TikToks is a breach of the safe system of work required by law. As SHO, we must enforce a zero-tolerance policy for such distractions to ensure the workplace remains free from preventable risk.
Huh?
video, we can see Muna handling a pipette in an incorrect manner inside the laboratory. This is a wrong and unsafe action because pipettes are precision laboratory apparatus that must be handled properly. Incorrect pipette handling can lead to inaccurate measurement, sample contamination, chemical exposure, or even injury. For example, improper grip or careless handling may cause spills, breakage, or exposure to hazardous substance. Therefore, correct pipette handling is essential to ensure both safety and accuracy in laboratory work. According to the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994 under Section 24, employees have a duty to take reasonable care of their own safety and health at work. This includes following safe work procedure and using equipment and apparatus correctly. Failure to handle laboratory apparatus properly, such as using a pipette incorrectly, is considered unsafe work practice and a form of negligence under OSHA 1994. From this unsafe practice, several improvements and innovation can be implemented. Firstly, laboratories can conduct proper apparatus handling training to ensure safe and correct use of laboratory equipment. Secondly, visual instructional guides or QR code videos can be placed at laboratory bench as quick reference. In addition, standardized standard operating procedure and competency checks before laboratory works can be introduced. Here is the correct way of handling the pipette, where it is handled upright with a stable grip and used according to standard laboratory procedure.
The situation shown by Muna is an example of an ingestion hazard in the laboratory. Ingestion hazard occurs when hazardous substance enter the body through the mouth. This can happen when a person eats or drinks in unsafe environments such as laboratory. Eating inside the laboratory is a wrong practice because food can be contaminated by chemical residue on laboratory benches, equipment, lab coats, or hand. This contamination may lead to chemical poisoning, stomach irritation, nausea, and long-term health effects. According to OSHA 1994 and its amendment 2022 under Section 15 and Section 24, employer and employees are responsible for ensuring a safe and healthy workplace. Eating inside the laboratory violated laboratory safety regulation and increased the risk of ingestion hazard. In conclusion, ingestion hazard can be prevented by following laboratory safety rules. Do not eat or drink inside the laboratory, always wash your hands after handling chemicals, and prioritize safety at all times. In conclusion, laboratory accident can occur due to PPE negligence, horseplay, improper apparatus handling, and ingestion hazard. This unsafe behavior increases the risk of injury, chemical exposure, and long-term health effects. By wearing appropriate personal protective equipment, avoiding horseplay, handling laboratory apparatus correctly, and never eating or drinking in the laboratory, accident can be prevented. Compliance with laboratory safety rules and OSHA 1994 and its amended 2022 is ensured to ensure safe and healthy laboratory environment for everyone.